In the previous lessons, I have showed you how you can create part objects in Solidworks. Once you have created all the appropriate parts, you can assemble them to create the final object. As I have mentioned in the first lessons, there are three file types in Solidworks: the part type, the assembly type, and the drawing type. So in the following lessons, I will show you how you can create assembly files and assemble the parts of an object. In the open document, you can see an assembly. This means that I have placed several components in an assembly document and I have assembled them. Notice that in the assembly document, the tools that appear in the ribbon are quite different compared to a part. In addition, in the Feature Manager Design Tree palette, we can see the parts which the assembly consists of. If I click on any of these, the corresponding part is highlighted in the drawing area. Now, to create an assembly, we have to assemble the parts and add the appropriate relations. Those relations are called mates, and we can see the relations that have been added in this assembly from the mates category. Now, if you want to see which mates have been added to a certain part, all you have to do is expand the mates folder from the parts list. Now I want you to notice one more thing. On the left of some parts there is a dash, while on the left of the part 1 the F letter appears. The F letter derives from the word fixed, and it means that this part has no degrees of freedom. Consequently, we cannot move this part. On the other hand, when the dash appears next to the part, it means that the position of the component is not fully defined in space. Every part needs 3 different mates to be fully defined in space. However, this doesn't mean that we necessarily need to add 3 mates, because we may want a part to not be fully defined. For example, I will select the part for 1 to see which part will be highlighted in the view. Now I will click on it, and while holding down the click, I will move the mouse. Notice that even though it doesn't move, it can be rotated. In the following lessons, I will show you how you can assemble the parts step by step. The process of assembling the parts is not a difficult process. However, you need to understand how each mate works in order to be able to assemble your objects correctly.